The mission of the School of Medicine is to improve the health of inland Southern California. What do we look for in medical students? We look for students who are mission fit. We are happy to report that we have 81 new medical students and 11 biomedical students to provide innovative ways to improve the health of inland Southern California.
The Mission Award Scholarship gives our students the freedom not to worry about funding their medical education, to serve many of the people that they already know. This award is so important.
When I decided I wanted to pursue medicine, a really important thing to me was making sure that I would be there for underserved communities. I realized through my research on UCR that there was a shortage out here, and that's what brought UCR to the forefront of my mind.
Like in the Inland Empire, we have a lot of underserved communities here, and I wanted to work with my own community, and that was my biggest motivation into going to medicine.
UCR School of Medicine is unique in that the majority of our students come from disadvantaged backgrounds. And many of our students are first in family to go to medical school, even to college.
I don't have anyone in my family that has gone into the medical field. And so being the first in my family to graduate from a 4-year college and then go into a higher education is like my parents' dreams come true. When I first told my parents that I got into medical school, I never seen my dad cry, but he was crying and he was jumping for joy. And I remember during my white coat ceremony, I was really emotional because just having my family there, and it was just one step closer to a goal that I've always dreamed about.
I feel like going to graduate school was a really big step for me. In my family, none of us have been in medical school yet.
But despite these challenges, our students work to overcome them so that they can be physicians who improve the health of inland Southern California.
When I was working with the Latino Muslim Association, a lot of the folks who were part of that organization, because they were immigrants, because they were undocumented, or because they were single mothers, didn't necessarily have access to medical care or the specific treatments that they needed. And so what I tried to do was connect them to local clinics that would provide them free care. I would try to do health workshops related to specific issues that they may have had.
I volunteered at Ruth's House for Hope, in which I work with women and children who had unstable living situations for various reasons, maybe financial reasons or social reasons. When I noticed that being a part of the primary care team could really help a lot of women in that way, that's what inspired me to pursue primary care. I feel like it really addresses a lot of needs that can be fixed in a way that creates a really wide impact as a whole.
These are the students who will return to the Inland Empire to serve the population here. This mission award enables us to train those competent and compassionate physicians who will come back to serve many of the people that they have ties to in this area.
Your support has helped us to award 75 students with mission scholarships. We couldn't do it without the support of donors and partners like you.
I got the email that I received the scholarship, and I immediately called my mom and just let her know that I got a scholarship, and we both shared that moment together. It was just a huge moment. It lifted a financial burden that every medical student takes on that feels like an unspoken rule that you have to take on that burden. And the fact that UCR offers a scholarship to help students with that feels, on first glance, unheard of, because really seeing that the school believed in me enough to support my education financially was a huge honor.
It meant that my goals in terms of changing the way the medical system works here in the Inland Empire is one step closer.
You never know how much more you can really feel confident in yourself or in this position when you have this type of support behind you.
This community epitomizes my favorite African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Thank you so much for for going together with us. And I am sure that we will go very far.